Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shindara Layemi and it's good to have you back. I'm a lifestyle vlogger. I film about faith, thoughts, lifestyle, and every other good stuff. And today I'm filming on my job related content. Yes, so if you haven't watched my video on job hunting tips, please do go watch it and you understand why I'm doing this video. So today I'm going to be talking about some tips on how to write a good resume. Yes, I said resume because there's a big difference. There's a difference between resume and CV, curriculum vitae. The difference between the both of them. Now the difference lies in the length, the purpose, or the layout. Now for the length, if you're writing a resume, it's supposed to be a concise document that is not usually longer than 1 or 2 pages, and if you're writing a CV, it could be more than 2 pages. The purpose, resume are always used for professional work and careers, while CV is used for academic or research work, scientific research or whatever research. Now I said length, I said purpose, and I said layout. When you're writing a resume, there is no publication, and there's some other things that you put in a CV that you do not put in a resume. In CVs, there's a space for you write publications because they are usually used for academia work, and so you need to write a publication, your journals, your articles, books you've publicized, and all other things you've done. While these are not even needed in a resume, so there's a difference between resume and CV. And as I said earlier, there's some countries that use these like interchangeably, like South Africa, India. I know they use them interchangeably. Nigeria, we don't even know what we are doing. We're just using it. We're just using it anyhow. As you enter the mouth, we use. But then some countries like US and Canada, they use resume, like they use it. That's what they use. But then if it's an academic work or anything, that's what you use CV. I know that Ireland and Germany, they use CV for everything. Yeah, so I don't know what Nigeria does with their own life, but then as a Nigerian, I'm going to be telling you some basic things that you need to know about your CV and how to write it. And how to write probably a short CV, majorly for entry level and people who are just seeking to change their career. All right, so I like to say there's a difference between the resume format you use. So there are 3 different types of resume formats. There's a functional, there's a chronological, and then there's the combination, which I also like to call the hybrid. So a functional resume is basically used for entry-level career, entry-level job seekers, people who are just getting to start their career, fresh graduates and all of that. So in this particular kind of resume format, CV is entering my mouth. In this particular kind of resume format, you specify or you showcase your relevant skills, your abilities, competencies, and other things you've done more than your relevant work experiences. Do you get? In this particular place, because you do not have enough work experiences, you make sure that your skills and your abilities are popped out and that they're always above the work experience when you're writing a CV. I'm going to be showing you different types. I'm going to put on the screen if I get to see one, or if I write one to put on the video. By the chronological, you start from your most recent work experience. In this particular page, you're showing your work experience. Now the functional is basically used for people who are just entering school, as I said earlier, or people who have stayed on a particular role for a long period of time and they don't want to make it obvious. Do you get? Why for the chronological is for people who have changed work over time and then they just show their work experiences above their skills and abilities. I hope you get. Combination, as I said earlier, will also be called hybrid, and it's a combination of the two. It's a combination of both functional and chronological. In this case, for people who want to change career, people who are at the point of changing their career, and so this one is a display of the two. So you display your work experience, you display your skills and abilities for people to see, to pop out. Now, the reason why I'm saying this resume, why I'm explaining this resume format, is because when you're using a functional resume format, it is difficult for ATS to scan or for recruiters to scan. Do you get? So if you need to pop out your work experience and you're now putting your skills and abilities first, and you never have the keywords, do you get? They will not. Google, your Google is trending on the Express, and Moteh will just jam you. So that's why it's necessary for you to know the resume format you're using for your CV. Now, I'm going to be saying the way your CV is supposed to be as a recruiter. So this is my opinion. If you have a contrary opinion, please do let me know in the comment section and I would converse with you and we'll sort it out. So the first thing is your name. Please do not put resume or CV in front of as the first thing on your document. No, the first thing is supposed to be your name. Now, obviously your name is supposed to start with your first name. But if for any reason you're starting your name with your last name, let it be obvious. Now, for someone that bears Jude Smith, Jude can be your surname. Jude can be somebody else's last name. Jude can be Smith can be somebody else's last name. So I mean, I may not be able to depict which of them is your last name, which of them is your first name. You don't want me to now start thinking, or do you get? So it's just better that you make it obvious. So now, if you're going to write it together, let your first name be the first and your last name. I mean, as it displays your first name, your last name. But if for any reason you're writing your last name first, probably you put a comma after your last name, or you put it in caps lock. So by that way, the recruiter knows that this is your first name and this is your last name. After that, you put your home address, definitely. You put your email address, your LinkedIn URL. I like that because sometimes your LinkedIn might possess some things that you cannot put in your resume. So I like when you put it there, and it makes sometimes people go as far as going to check your LinkedIn to see what you've done, and it could also be a push-up for you. And your phone number. Now I like to say that please put 2 active phone numbers, because the devil of your village can be working on that money when they want to call you, and the first number doesn't go. As a recruiter that has the fear of God, I call people 2-3 times. Once I call you 2-3 times and it doesn't go through, if you have a second number, I call the second number. If there's no second number, that is the end of the story. So if your enemies are about to work, at least they cannot be working on the 2, both of them. They work on 1. So please put 2 active phone numbers. It is very important, so that in case one does, that's the MT I want to fuck up. That's the Glow I want to fuck up. So you don't want to be caught slacking. Yeah. After your name and your shenanigans, the next thing is your professional summary or your career objective. Now they are different. That's why I said all. A professional summary is for somebody who is already working. You're already working, you already have a job. So you're saying, as a professional HR person of 12 years, blah blah blah, you're stating your skills and your competency and how your achievement and all of that can boost their this thing. While your career objective is for somebody who is just starting the career and has some skills and abilities that can be implemented into the business to formulate a good result. Because please, they are different. So do not put professional summary and writing a career objective, and you put a career objective and writing professional summary. They are 2 different things. After that, now this is where the difference between the resume formats comes up. So if you're writing a functional resume, this is where your skills comes first. You write your skills and your abilities. Yes, then you now put your relevant work experience. If you're writing a chronological resume, you now put your skills and you put your relevant work experience. Your skills and ability comes down, like even after your education. Do you get? I try to insert a picture so you can understand what I'm saying better. So, and I said, so after your skills and your abilities, that is if you are writing a functional, that is if you are an entry-level professional, or if you are an entry-level person, not like me, entry-level person or a fresh graduate, you're writing your skills and ability, so yes, and then your relevant work experience comes in. Now note that I am saying relevant, because don't come and put what is not relevant. So I've once worked as a consultant and I'm taking HR roles, strictly HR roles, but I still put my consultancy role there, because there's some things I did while I was a consultant that are applicable in some HR designations that I take. Do you get? So that's why I said relevant work experience. You can be taking a nursing work, and you've once done a sales work, and then maybe 1 2 months you just enter together. That's why I said relevant. Let it be relevant. Don't let it be something that it does not have correlation together. Let it be a relevant work experience. And even if it's something that is not relevant, there's some ways that you can put in these words and it make it relevant. Now, when you are writing your work experience, you highlight your achievement. Don't come and put key responsibilities alone. What you are putting in your key responsibilities. Now, when I say key responsibilities, I personally do not say JD. Don't put in your JD. You're putting in your key responsibilities with your achievements. There's some tangible action verbs that you're supposed to use when you're writing your work experience section. Action verbs like achieved, designed, solved, created. You get those are the kind of things you're supposed to play with. Led. Those are the kind of things that you're supposed to play with. Not I will not know. You're supposed to work with these action verbs. Those are action verbs that people look. I participated. I led a team of. I created 200 systems. I singularly built 300 systems. I improved 2. Do you get? Those are the action verbs that you're supposed to use to start your relevant work experience. And this work experience is supposed to be chronologically now from. It's supposed to be ascending or descending. So from the most recent work experience you've had to the least work experience you've had. Your education should also be like that, from the most recent educational experience you have down to your first living certificate. Do not start with your first living certificate and go to your university. No, you start from your university certificate, come down. Now, people have asked me whether they should put their university grade and all of that. For me, I graduated with the first class. Friday section, yeah. So for me, I graduated with the first class, and it's a pride. So I cannot read all that in university and not put it on my CV. So because I graduated with the first class, I usually put it on my CV for people to know that this is a first class graduate. You don't come and give a stupid prize or stupid buck. So if you have a good grade and you really want to put it there, no problem. But if you have third class, don't put it there. Now, if people also state that they want 2-1, they want first class, you can also put it there. But if you want to play safe, I advise that you don't put your grade of degree, but you can put honors. At least that shows that you graduated with your mates. You did not graduate 10 years after your mates. You graduated with your mates. That's why honors is there. So you graduated honorably. So you can also put it. After this, you can write your certifications you've done, your training, your coursework, what fresh certification you've done. Put it there with dates, and if it has expiry or not, put it there. If training, your awards, your honors, your everything, you can now put it there with dates. After that, then you can now write your reference. Now, in my own thinking, I do not think you should put reference. So after you've put reference, you can write available on request. I don't like when you're stating something, because as a recruiter, if I want to do a background check on you, I don't need to know your reference yet. If I want to do background check, I go on Google, check you out. If I don't see your Google, I call your school. I call your school registrar. I write a message to your school. I get facts I want to get. I message your past employee. I get what I want to get. And if I think I need a reference when I get the job, or for any reason, I'll ask. And that's why it's available on request. So when you ask me, I give it to you. Do you get? But apart from that, I don't think that there's a need for reference. Now, so this is the way I know that your resume is supposed to be written. Please do let me know if there's anything you notice, or is there any question you want to ask. Please do ask in the comment section, or feel free to message me on my email or other social media account. Thank you very much for watching to the end. Please do like, share, subscribe. If you want me to do a video on how to write different segments, different sections of your resume, let me know. If you also want me to do a video on common mistakes that people do while writing their resume, let me also know, and I will do it. I'm here to service. Let me know what videos you want me to film, and how we film it. Thank you very much for watching to the end of the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time you watch me, remain blessed. Bye.